All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you live. It is Thursday at 6. That can only mean one thing. Keeping It Rio, episode number 3. Pumped up. We got a good one today. We're getting ready to do some cool stuff this weekend with the company, and we've got some really neat stuff that we're going to talk about. So, without further ado, I'm going to start bringing in our managers so we could talk about our wins and our guys that we want to call out. And I got someone special in the waiting room. This is going to be sweet. So stay tuned for what we're about to do. We're about to make a young man's dream come true. So I see you laughing. We'll start off with our main man, Mr. Jeremy. Jeremy over in Rio Blanco, San Antonio. Welcome to the broadcast, Chief. How's it going? I'm going to
Oh,
put
it's
you in the
going,
small box over there. Sorry.
that works. Going
No,
good, Chuck. Going good.
you know what? That's not right. I shouldn't do that. We're all equals here at Keeping It Rio, right?
Yeah.
So, how's everything going with you over in San Antonio? Y'all are kicking some serious butt this week, right?
Yeah, it's going good. A lot of work going on and getting after it.
Yeah, how many miles do you think we covered yesterday to knock out 3 roofs? We
Oh,
were
we did
like
a
all
lot.
over Texas, right?
Yeah, we were in San Angelo, Hondo, San Antonio, Bernie. I mean, we were traveling.
I love that. What about Hondo? You guys see those giant, like grapefruit sized hail strikes going through the roofs over there?
Yeah, I think Hector did. He was on a. I think his roof was. It was a big one.
That's all Hector does.
It was about 57 squares.
Nice, nice.
Too
That's
bad.
Hector. All right. I'm gonna get back to you here in just a second. Let's bring in the big dog here, Mr. Shoop, aka Joshua Shoop Dog Shoop, Rio Blanco Roofing, College Station. One, two, three. Welcome to the show, Shoop Dog. How you doing today?
I'm awesome, man. How are you guys?
Not too bad. It's on Keeping It Rio. You can't mess with that, right?
Not at all.
So, how's everything going, College Station? I've been out this week taking care of some personal things. How's everything going in College Station? I'm actually
Everything,
here now, but
everything in College Station has went well. We've had two big projects going on in two different prominent neighborhoods. Everything's been rolling over really smooth. We had uh, a little bit of rain, but we actually were able to get everything done before it actually hit us. So we were actually able to keep everything dry and make sure everybody's greatest assets were, protected.
absolutely. I appreciate that because the greatest asset that was being roofed today was my own personal home. And it looks sweet. I'm not going to lie. I can't wait to get the drone out there and show everybody the before and afters. They did a great job. I'm real proud of everything that everybody's doing with all of our offices. I see we did. Jeremy's going to win the bet because our other branch manager did actually show up. So watch this. He's sitting down. One, two, three. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the broadcast from Minnesota. He's actually not wearing an NBA jersey this week. He's actually
What?
representing the home team. Let me introduce you guys to the great Eric Schugel. Look at him. Oh, he's
Oh,
trying to take his shirt off. What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Good. How are
How's
you?
everything, man? Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Having fun here on Keeping It Rio with my boys. What's going on over in Tyler? You guys have anything going on good this week? I know you did.
We went to the chamber event yesterday. That was good. That was fun. First one over a year since. So Matt and I went to that, and Colin and I marked up a roof today and sent out a couple contracts to sign yesterday.
That is stellar. It's exactly why we do what we do, right?
Absolutely.
So, look, I got some comments here. We got Stephen Hughes with the woo, like the Ric Flair thing. So, right back at you, Stefan. Um,
Mike, your mic cut out. There you are. There you are.
how about now? How about now?
Yep. Yep.
The thing's making me mad. So, anyway, we're going to talk about our offices and all the good stuff. We'll start with Jeremy, who in your office did a terrific job this week that you could call out and say great things about.
oh man, I could definitely do that for all the guys. I want to definitely shout out again this week is Brett. He's out here, putting in the work, but he's also training one of my guys, Levi, a new guy, and he's taking the time to show him all how to do the repairs and basically be another Brett, a small extension of Brett. So he's been teaching him, letting him go out on his own, and today the guy really did a really nice job on a repair, and it's all because of Brett. The guy showed him how to do it, and the guy is listening and taking his advice, and he did a really good repair. So it's going to free up Brett to do a lot more, a little bit more bigger things. So he's going to help Rio Blanco all around, which is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. Brett and big things go hand in hand, right?
Yeah, and Brett also did a commercial repair today, so we got a little bit of everything, residential, commercial, so repair.
Yeah, I love that. Brett's going to be a good commercial guy for you for sure. He's going to head up the whole Rio Blanco deal, and we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. I know I've got a little restaurant that we're doing here in town, so Shoop and Brett are going to be taking care of that one for us. It's going to be a good project for a well-known restaurant here in College Station. Jeremy's hitting up the high-end steakhouses. I like it.
Yep.
If nothing else, we're going to eat good.
Yes.
Which is number one rule. Number one rule at Rio Blanco is eat good. So I want to share real quick. I got a special guest. We're going to do something kind of cool. This week I've been in Ohio. There was a little bit of a situation, personal situation I've been dealing with. Most people know my mom's in the hospital, and I was up there kind of helping with her. But I got to stay with my best friend, Mr. Ryan Rusi, and his family for a couple days. They took good care of me, let me borrow their car so I wouldn't have to rent one and do all that. And while I was there, Ryan's son and I came up with something pretty cool. And I'm actually not taking much credit because this dude's a genius. Like, star football, Hilliard-Davidson Wildcats, number 19. I want to welcome Jet Rusi to the show. Jet, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, Chuck?
Welcome to Keepin It Rio. You got Eric, Jeremy, Shoop, Jet, and Chuck. And Jet is about to do something that he and I worked on for a couple days. I'm pretty proud of this. So I'm actually going to make Jet be like the featured speaker, if I can do that somehow. I don't know how to do that, but I'll do that here in a second, Jet. So we're going to go with your creation here, buddy. Whenever you're ready, we'll count you down. Just tell me when to count you down, and we'll make it rain. I want to make Jet the most popular kid at Hilliard-Davidson. Let's do this. He already is, but still. You ready, bro?
Yeah.
All right, Jet. 3, 2, 1, get it.
Rio Blanco blue and green, the best roofing team. They'll make your roof so crisp and clean. They are so good, no one can compete. They're the best around. They're the best in town. They put their opponents down to the ground. And don't get me started on the shingles. You can't get nothing better. They can go through any kind of weather. Chuck Allen, he is the man. Give him a call for the annual maintenance plan. No matter your roofing system, commercial or residential, call today to Rio Blanco is essential. The envy of your neighborhood is where you're going to be. So call 833 Rio ASAP.
Man.
You guys can give Jet a round of applause. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
And Jet's going to
awesome.
have all of his friends in high school download our episode, and we're about to go to the next level. I'm playing the high school card for downloads, but that was awesome, Jet. You're the man, bro. I love you, dude.
Love you.
Your DMs are going to be flooded.
I'll see you next week in Columbus, okay?
All right.
All right, bro. Do you want to stay in the waiting room? I might bring you back if you want, or you can call it a day, whatever you feel like.
I don't care.
All right, bro. I'm going to leave you in the waiting room, and then when we're done, we'll come back out and we'll say goodbye.
All right.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Jet Rusi. That was pretty awesome, right? That's going to be our theme song. So we got Jeremy. He took care of a whole bunch of jobs all over Texas. We got Brett as the outstanding guy of the week. I'm going to move on over here to Mr. Shugel, 903-881-0801, Rio Blanco Roofing, Tyler. I'm going to say the best roofing company in Tyler, Texas. I hope I don't make anybody mad, but
Nobody here.
there's like a 1 and 1A. We're both equals, I think, in my book, but I'm Rio. So what's going on with you, Eric? How's everything? Who's your guy? Who's your win? What's up?
Probably go with Matt again this week just for pushing on the Chamber of Commerce and pushing out another contract. And he has scheduled the adjuster meeting this week, so probably go with him again.
Outstanding. Matt Frazier. He's doing a great job going out there, making it happen, getting stuff going. Did you guys do any builds over there this week?
No, we have one next week.
Okay, cool.
A big one next week.
I love it. That's outstanding. Anything you want to mention about your branch? Anything else you want to shout out? Any events you guys got coming up, or anything at all for people to know?
Just continue to plan events. We're going to be at a lot of stuff going on, so just keep your eye out for us.
I heard that. Keep your eyes wide open because we got a lot of stuff coming up. So I'm going to roll on over now to Mr. Shoop. I know Shoop's been busy this week. What's going on besides putting a roof on my house? I came back from Ohio. I drove into my driveway and was like, wow, man, guys are almost done with my roof. And it's awesome. My neighbors are jealous. So
Oh yeah.
mission accomplished on that. So outside of that, what else has been going on there, Shoop Dog?
Well, everything is cleaning up over there. We're bringing the week to an end, trying to get us out to go to Broken Bow and meet up with everybody and get in that cornhole tournament. But my call out for the week is going to be Larry for taking on Keller Williams and really putting in a huge effort. I feel like he's going to take on a whole lot of work from this, both short and long game. So he's going to be able to really do well. I also want to just mention Joshua Rudisil, how he signed another contract this week. He's moving on to his fifth. He's moving up to his 5. He's on his 3rd right now, and he's doing really well and really picking up some really good momentum. And then he also has 7 adjusters meetings in a row. So this guy's really going to be a huge one coming up. He's a ninja for sure.
Yeah, no doubt about that. 7 adjuster meetings. They're all for the same homeowner. That's the best part of that. You get one, you get them all, right?
Oh yeah, and that's what we've been trying to teach him is, over here we have to, go after the property managers and try to be, consistent with that.
Absolutely. That's a good lead. He got a good deal on the bet that he made with me. He did really good. So, hey, look at Joshua Rudisil. He said shout out to Chuck for that. So, Josh, I'm glad you're watching, buddy. I'm proud of you too, man. You got 3 in the books. You're doing great, man. I can't wait to hang out this weekend and have some fun with you guys. So I'm going to do my shout out too real quick because we had something sweet that happened this week that wasn't even like Rio Blanco related. First off, I want to take just a second. I want to thank everybody at Rio Blanco and ASAP. I was not around this week. I had to go take care of some personal business and everything ran smooth without me being here, which is awesome. It's a little bit scary. I got to make sure that I still am needed in some capacity, but it was cool. I'm very proud of everything that we got done. Jeremy got all those jobs done all over the state and was doing big commercial deals on prime steakhouses and stuff. So that was awesome. My shout out though is going to be a little bit different because we in our ASAP family have a viral video. Yesterday, a young man from the Texarkana office named Kendrick Hooker took a sweet video of a crackhead getting hit by a car, bouncing about 500 feet into the air, losing his shoe, immediately stepping up and trying to fight a police officer, and then getting his butt kicked. So we're going to I see JoJo here. Let me do that for you right now, sir. Let me do that for you right now. I need Joseph Kozel. I didn't know if you guys were going to want to be in this week or not. But JoJo, you have formally been invited to Keepin It Rio. So I want to share this video because it is sick, ladies and gentlemen. Wait until you see this dude. Now, we got a whole different perspective on it now than we had before. The one we had before, you could hear it really well, but you couldn't really see the dude getting bounced. They went and got the dash camera from the semi. So, like, this is about as hardcore a thing as you're going to see today. I give a shout out to Kendrick for being there and to Alan Roberts for, like, being famous and being in a viral video. So check this out. Can you guys see that?
No, not yet.
All right, let me turn it on real quick. How about
There
now?
it is. There it is.
All right, so check this guy out. I don't know if you can see the cursor, but this dude right here is trying to get away from this police officer, right? He's definitely on PCP or something. And watch what happens. He gets bounced by a car. He does a sweet move. Let's play this action. I'm going to commentate. Okay, you see the officer here trying to arrest him. The guy's running into the street. He makes a sweet attempted leap, and then, oh! Watch his shoe. Watch his shoe. There it is. Oh, his shoe landed like 50 feet, and the dude stayed standing. Watch him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. This dude got hit by a car. He was so cracked out. He got hit twice. He got right up. And he then proceeded to fight with the police officer, which, that's insane. But I want to give Kendrick the shout out because he live streamed that whole thing. I can't play his version because there's a little bit of language, but it was amazing.
Conor McGregor didn't even take a hit that hard. He broke.
Exactly. Conor McGregor would have snapped in half. We saw what happened to that dude, but that was a pretty sick video. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, straight out of, I guess, probably Broken Bow, if I'm going to guess where this man would be. He looks like he's hanging out somewhere in Leisure. We got our good friend, Joe Exotic, everybody. Who's ready for Joe Exotic? Let's bring this guy on and see what he's got. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Joe Exotic. What's going on, Chief?
What's going on?
I thought you were known as Full Send Best Friend, but Joe Exotic's cool, too, as long as there's no lawsuits.
And then Steven made that meme of me like yesterday, so I figured I would ride with it today.
Yeah, I respect that. As long as they don't try to sue us or anything, I'm going to clearly go out and say that Keepin It Rio does not have any possession of the name Joe Exotic. We're not claiming it to be ours.
He can't sue me from prison, can he? I don't know. Isn't he still in the slammer?
I feel like that dude could sue you from anywhere.
He's out.
That's probably true. You're probably right.
I don't think he needs to be in jail, but yes. Joe Exotic, how are you doing, my friend? Where exactly are you at in the world as we speak?
I'm in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, getting ready. Sailor's yelling at me right now. Getting ready for our annual Broken Bow trip, which you guys should all be up here tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Got about 150 or so people coming up here. So it's going to be a good time. Get to relax a little bit, get to know each other a little better, and just have a good time away from work. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. I came back into town today just so
I lost sound. I don't know if my service went out.
We lost him for a little bit, Joe.
I'm back.
We just lost Chuck.
There you are, Chuck. You're back.
We lost Chuck.
I'm alive. I'm back.
We got you. I'm here with your JoJo. My
son
son
hear you.
Here. He heard Sailor in the background, and Iverson's like, Sailor?
Oh.
Hi, Iverson. Say hi, Sailor.
Oh, see there.
She says, I can't see him. What do you mean?
He has.
ladies
he's
and
got
gentlemen, the
some stuff
host
on
has
the case.
terrible
He's got
internet
some
service. I'd like to thank Suddenlink once again for the second week in a row.
Here he is.
Well, I don't think I have good service up here either.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have another special guest. Let's say hello to our great friend, Iverson. Iverson, what's up, buddy? How are you today?
Tell him about
Iverson.
yesterday. Did you go to work with me?
Taylor, Iverson's there.
Yeah, what happened to
Should we
work,
go up?
Ive? Did you see anybody that was cool?
Oh, look.
Look who it is. It's your buddy, Sailor. There she is. She's so cute. Look at her.
I
Hi,
took
Sailor.
him to
How
the
are you?
I took him to the chamber event, so he was doing all the selling.
Oh, I bet.
So I guess I missaid who was the number one person for the week for Rio Blanco. I guess it's actually this guy because he sold all the work. He did all the work yesterday at
That's
the
right.
chamber event.
You got to put him to work, man.
Mhm. Who can say no to this?
Oh, you can't. I bet he was selling to everybody. I mean, shoot, you just show up with him. Bam. everybody has a conversation. That's a conversation starter right there.
That's $1 million producer you got right there.
What do
Exactly.
you think, dude?
Yeah, there you are.
And he likes race cars.
What kind?
Oh, he does.
All kinds. I'm working on getting Iverson a really cool car that he's going to really love.
We need to get
I hope he hears me. Can you hear me, Iverson? I'm going to get you something cool. You're going to love it. Are you excited?
Thing would be sweet.
You want a Blanco car? Tell him. Tell him.
What kind of car do you want, bud?
Everything's Blanco blue.
Iverson,
Everything's
man.
Blanco green. Everything's Blanco. It doesn't matter if it says ASAP on it. He says it's Blanco. I love it.
Smart kid, man. Smart kid.
When you see ASAP, you see Blanco.
That's what he does. It's so funny.
We totally respect that. Iverson's a team player for sure. We love that guy. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on this week. Like JoJo and Shoop just said, we got a big trip going to Broken Bow. I'm really excited about it. Last year was awesome. We've got many more people on Team Rio this year. We've got more branches. We got a whole, we're going to be representing pretty good. I feel like there's an absolute guarantee that somebody from Rio Blanco is taking the belt for the cornhole. If Chris Carroll is watching, you might as well get your green and blue spray paint because I'm going to NWO that belt, and it's just going to say Rio Blanco in green paint. I don't know who the teams are yet. I'm working with Hector. I'm working with Larry a little bit. We got Shoop and Cody. We got Jeremy and Brett. We got Eric and Nicole, who are probably going to be the ones that end up winning the whole thing. I feel like Nicole's probably going to be the best of the bunch. But I've been watching Larry and Brett. They're pretty awesome. So I think we're going to represent. We're gonna win this thing. So if anybody's watching from ASAP, just know that. Joe Exotic, we love you. You're neutral. You're Rio and ASAP, but we're coming to take the belt this year.
My wife just said she's going to go outside and practice now.
We are.
Your partner's gone? Does that mean Brett's playing with Larry?
Whose partner's gone?
Jeremy got left high and dry.
What do you mean?
No, Jeremy's a scoundrel, man. He went and stole Larry's partner, just straight up took him from him. So it's Brett and Jeremy. And Brett said he didn't want to play with Jeremy, and Larry said the same thing, but somehow Jeremy, being the branch manager, is making him do it. I don't know. I don't know. I know everybody was wanting to be on my team, but they saw Jeremy last year get to the finals and then kind of fade out just a bit. But this year we're going to drink water. We're not going to drink stuff that looks like water but tastes like potatoes. We're going to be good and ready to win this thing this year. So it's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. The 3 days is going to be so fun. We're very blessed with the company that we get to do this kind of stuff as a group, and that so many people are involved with it. I can't thank enough, JoJo, Clint, Leanne, everybody at ASAP, K-Socialized, Rio. This is going to be a really, really cool time, and we're going to all get to really bond and have fun and enjoy each other. So looking forward to that.
Speaking of that, if anybody's interested in joining the team and, experiencing things like this, you can always call either the number behind me, number behind Eric, and Jeremy's number in college in San Antonio. You can join the team and become one of us.
Or you can do like Jet said, and you can simply call 833-RIO ASAP, and you can reach all of us at the same number.
Ooh.
I guess that's Joy that answers all those, so hopefully we're good. But I got JoJo. I took him off there for just a second. But, yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing this week. We're going to Broken Bow. We're going to have a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching everybody this week do a great job in my absence, which, like I said, I'm a little bit nervous because now I realize that you guys don't need me at all to run this company. I need Keepin It Rio to go viral quick, so I'm still valued. But you guys did an awesome job. I'll tell you, enjoy too. I appreciate the fact that I knew what was going on, but nobody really told me. There were no issues except for one, which I tried to deal with, Jeremy, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm prepared to deal with that. But yeah, what else is going on? What do you guys got going on down in San Antonio? Anything new? Any exciting prospects? Any, what else is going on besides just being the best in San Antonio?
That's it. We got more jobs coming soon, so I did want to shout out Hector as well, man. That guy was knocking doors till about 9:30 p.m. last night, and I didn't believe him, so he FaceTimed me, and I screenshot it, so I have the picture for proof. And that guy was knocking at 9:30 p.m. So shout out to Hector, man. He did 10 roofs last month. He's probably gonna do 20 this month. The guy is on fire. So
Yeah, I definitely want to shout Hector too. I mean, it's amazing to see the effort. You know, the dude just outworks everybody, man. He outworks everybody. We have a guy over here in College Station, Abram, who is very similar to Hector in that he just wants to improve constantly, wants to get better, wants to do more, and actually listens to us when we say how to do it and actually goes and implements those things. So the reason why Larry and Hector are two of the top guys in this company is because they do listen, and they've got people that have done millions and millions of dollars in sales that are helping them. And it's a valuable asset. You know, one thing that our company provides is the best of the best for training, for, you know, the opportunity to be successful. But in order for it to work, you have to apply that and you have to be willing to work. Hector Mendoza and Larry and Cody down here, everybody, I'm not just trying to call out individuals. Everybody's working super hard. And I mean, door knocking until 9:30. Hector's already got a really good established pipeline. He gets referrals constantly, but he's not the dude that's going to sit back and rest on his laurels. He's going to go out and get more. And I mean, how can you not respect that? He's been successful with everything he's done, and I think Hector's just getting started. We got a $1 million plus guy in San Antonio. We got Larry over here, who was already packaged up as a 21-year-old $1 million producer in my eyes. We do have another special guest I definitely want to shout out because this guy is cool. One of my best buds over here in Tyler. We've got Iverson's brother, Marshall, and he looks excited. What's up, Marshall? How you doing, buddy?
Say hi. Somebody
Yep.
say hi.
Yep, exactly. Everything's good. You guys are having fun. Iverson, can you say that phone number on that sign? Do you know what that number says? No.
9. Say Blanco. Say Blanco sign. Say
What
it.
you got, buddy? What is that?
Is that a Blanco sign right here?
It's okay, buddy. Iverson's used to being on camera. He's been on every episode so far, Keeping It Rio. He's famous. He's going to be the most popular kid in his school, too. So, yeah, everything's good all around the board. Is there any problems that we had this week? Anything that we want to discuss publicly that we resolved and how we did it? And, I mean, we keep everything public. We're not hiding anything from anybody. Nobody's perfect. It's how you fix situations, but we don't have too many situations that we ever need to fix. We have anything weird pop up this week at any of the branches that you guys want to discuss or talk about? What about Jeremy? I see his face. He's got something weird going on. What is it?
not necessarily anything weird, but we obviously we bought Rio Blanco from a previous owner, so we get calls sometimes from 2017, 16 Rio Blanco, and we got one of those today. And shout out to Hector again, man. He handled it pretty well. The gentleman got upset. The previous Rio Blanco didn't put drip edge on, and wants us to go and put drip edge on his house now. He's about to sell it, and Hector just stepped up, handled it well. The guy was a little upset, and I think Hector did really well. He's maturing a lot and taking these little tongue lashings pretty good. So
I like that because that's something that you don't get good at without practice, unfortunately.
Yep.
Everybody tells me that I'm really good at diffusing situations, and the only reason I'm good at it is because I pissed off a lot of people, and I have to overcome that stuff. So with experience, you start to realize, okay, this is not as bad as it seems, but I am proud of Hector because, like you said, that's something that's tough to do. Hector is definitely one of the people-pleasing sales reps. That's his thing. He goes above and beyond for all of his clients and does a great job. But it's tough because sometimes you do have to deal with stuff like that. And, part of the deal with Rio Blanco is the old Rio Blanco went out of business.
I mean,
Sorry,
this guy
we had to
gave us,
resurrect and make it what it is today, and that was great. But there's a reason why it went out of business before. But we stand behind everything as best we can. Stuff like that, obviously, that's not a warranty issue. Who
no,
knows why they didn't put drip edge on, other than the fact that when it was installed, it probably wasn't building code. Here in San Antonio, we see houses all day that have no drip edge on them, which is crazy, but it happens. We're happy to help anyone out that we can, but like you said, it's tough to take responsibilities on things for stuff that we didn't have anything to do with, or people that we'd never met. We have no idea who the crews were. When we bought Rio Blanco, it was an empty building with me, a Cricket, and our White Lightning pickup truck, and we've turned it into a dynasty just off of that. But I mean, there wasn't a lot to go off of. I didn't even have any of the previous files or records or anything, so the cool thing is we don't get too many of those. Rio Blanco historically has been a 5-star company. The reason why it didn't succeed before had nothing to do with the quality. It was just, circumstances in life. But, we get those every once in a blue moon. We don't get very many callbacks for our guys that we do roofs on now. Our guys are outstanding at all the branches. We've got really outstanding crews that do a great job and take a lot of pride, but nobody's perfect. It's how you handle it. We go out and we do the best we can to help people, because they did choose our company at some point before it was our company, and that deserves respect in my book. So I appreciate the way that we go out and handle those things. Most of the time, the people are very understanding. Something like that. That's not even a warranty deal. That's just, how you going to be mad 5 years after the fact? We had 2 of those this week. We had another lady that was mad after the fact, but, I guess that happens sometimes. You start looking at things and realizing, I don't know what she realized, because I have everything documented, but it is what it is. We'll take care of it and move on and get better. What about you, Shoop? Have you had anything to overcome this week other than just the weather and scheduling, trying to keep everything dry and keep production going?
That really kind of hits everything. We've had a couple commercial inspections this week, so we have been on a couple buildings. We're looking at one over in Bryan right now that has some leaking going on right now. Unfortunately, it's a flat roof, so we're trying to get everything done as much as we can and sealed up in certain areas as much as we can until we can get everything scheduled for the homeowner or for the business owner, so that way they can be taken care of properly. But that's really the biggest thing that we've been kind of focusing on, is trying to grab those commercial ones that are spread out everywhere.
Shoop, I'm not messing you up by putting this giant bang can on screen, am I? I feel like you're looking at it and I'm messing you up. If I am, I apologize.
No, you're not.
We're just trying to get a sponsor for Keepin It Rio. This is week 3. I'm begging Bang Energy once again. Come on, guys. You see, we're bringing the energy. Me and Shoop are addicted to this stuff now because of this.
Down the road,
Give me a couple $100, Bang. Come on. I spent millions. Give me a couple bucks for my effort. But yeah, Eric, what about you? Anything to overcome this week? Any kind of weird obstacles getting your way? Anything that you had to just step up, be the leader, take control of, and just get it done?
Just been more. I've been calling insurance a lot more than I ever have. I signed the TPA, and then I called in. I don't have the homeowner call insurance anymore. I just call them, and I've been very successful either getting re-inspections or getting more money if needed. Well, it's actually not as hard as I thought it was to talk to these people. They're very reasonable if you tell them what's going on. So that's kind of what I've been learning, maybe overcoming lately, is just I've been personally calling these adjusters and agents and kind of going what's going on with some of this stuff just to get a re-inspection or whatever. But it's been successful.
I love that. I agree. As long as you're a reasonable human being, there's always going to be a few bad apples or people that want to, argue just for fun. But I've always
Well, I guess Chuck tries to figure that out, Jeremy.
How about now? How about now? How about now? Stupid thing. Must be getting ready to end this show because this $500 microphone's about to go through the wall on live camera. I'm not going to do it, but yeah, I think it's really cool that when we talk to the insurance that, you know, just being a normal person and being reasonable really does go a long way. A lot of times people go into it looking to argue and have problems, and those guys usually don't end up being as successful as we do. So I appreciate your approach, Eric and Shoop and Jeremy. That's how I taught you guys. And I didn't really teach Eric, but Jeremy and Shoop, you know, that's always been my thing. Be cool, and they'll be cool to you. And seems to work. So I think we're getting ready to wrap up Keeping It Rio episode 3. This is going to be the Broken Bow edition. I really am excited about this. We're going to win the cornhole. We're going to NWO that belt. It's going to be Rio and green. We might even like do a Hulk Hogan and like lay it over Chris's prone body as we defeat him. Don't tell Chris that. But yeah, and what do you got, Eric? You got any given break mention? What's going on?
This is for Jeremy's birthday.
Oh,
man, Jeremy, he doesn't even like basketball, man. He doesn't like football. I know that.
I think one of them, this football has an auto and an autograph or relic. There you go.
Man.
My birthday was in March, and I knew you, and you had all that stuff then, Eric.
I've been slowly giving you Ohio State autos as I pull them, don't I?
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
That's my win for the year, Eric.
You've given me some pretty cool stuff, I'm not going to lie. So I appreciate that. The Ohio State autos are definitely sweet. I didn't even know that was a thing, but
I can get something for right here.
Yeah. Hey, JoJo, that's where I got all this. I didn't get the Rio painting from JoJo, but I got everything else below there, all those signed footballs and everything. Which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I did want to point out, this thing is glowing in the dark now. Like, I take a lot of pride in that. That's the new backdrop for Keeping It Real, and it's pretty sweet, I think. So,
who did that painting, Chuck? That looks sweet.
That was done by local Bernie, Texas artist Erin Harrington and her company, Cobble Rose Painting Company, who also did that one that's right behind what's your name again? Jeremy? And Eric has one too, and Shoop's got one coming, and so does Joy, and so does some of my other buddies, you know? You see something cool like that, and everybody wants it, but I'm the first one, and it was my original idea to do it, and I take all credit for it being sweet because it's just how I roll. So before we go, I'm going to bring back our special guest for one last hurrah. We got Jet Rusi. Jet, what's going on with you, man? I know yesterday you were at football camp. Why don't you tell our fans on Keeping It Real what happened to you yesterday, bro? Jet, you got no microphone. You're on mute. Hang on. Let me unmute you real quick. How about now?
Am I here?
Yep.
All right. So I was doing a 7-on-7 at a football camp, and it was the last play, and I was running a 4-yard in route, and it's 7-on-7, so you're supposed to tap off, and I caught the pass, and the middle linebacker just tackled me when it wasn't even tackle, and I sprained my ankle.
You sprained your ankle on the last play, and I want to call out that linebacker. What school was that? Springfield High School, Springfield, Ohio?
Yeah, he wore goggles.
Yeah, he wore goggles?
Yeah.
Dirty, man. Dirty. You got done wrong, Jed. It was a scrimmage. You didn't deserve that, but I know you're tough. You just got off knee surgery too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're recovering, bro. You're tough. You're an up-and-coming rap star. I hope you show everybody your Keeping It Rio podcast episode rap. And we're going to make that our intro song next week. So
Finish it with the rap.
Yeah, you want to go one more time? Eric wants you to finish the show with the rap. What do you say?
All right.
All right, we'll go one last time for Jet. This is called Keeping It Rio by Jet Rusi, a.k.a. J Money. Hilliard number 19.
All
right, Jet. He didn't know that we were going to do this. He didn't know. He's ready, though, man. This guy, he's fully prepared. I know right where he's at. That's exactly the chair we wrote that song in. So whenever you're ready, buddy, you let me know.
All right, here, hold up.
And after this is done, we're gonna tap out at the end and wish everybody a happy Thursday. I got Jeremy who's about to record this on his phone, so get ready, Jet. This is going worldwide, bud.
All right, I'm ready.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Get it.
Rio Blanco, blue and green, the best roofing team. They'll make your roof so crisp and clean. They're so good, no one can compete. They're the best around. They're the best in town. They put their opponents down to the ground. And don't get me started on the shingles. You can get nothing better. They can go through any kind of weather. Chuck Allen, he is the man. Give him a call for the annual maintenance plan. No matter your roofing system, commercial or residential, call it Data Rio Blanco is essential. The envy of your neighborhood is what you're gonna be. So call 833 Rio ASAP.
Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for staying tuned to Keeping It Rio, episode 3. And have a wonderful Thursday evening. Jet, thank you, my friend. And for Keeping It Rio, this is Chuck on behalf of Jeremy Shoopdog, Eric, Jet Rusi, and Joseph Jojo Kozel, who this week was Joe Exotic. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Next week, we're going to talk about the fun we had at Broken Bow, and we're probably going to... Hold up. I got one more person I need to... We got Ryan Rusi. Oh, dude, you're supposed to wave. There you go. We got Ryan Rusi in the house. He's saying goodbye as well, so... Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching Keeping It Rio. We went over the 40-minute mark this time like I hoped, so I will see you guys all next week. Thanks for tuning in.